left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez get things turned around. Diamondbacks have won all 3 of Erod's starts since he came back after missing 4 months with that left shoulder strain.
Yeah, you mentioned his last start down in Miami. Went 5 1/3, gave up 1 run on 6 hits in that ball game. And notice the walk total: 4 walks in 16 innings of work, and by my estimation, 2 of those were pitch arounds.
Yeah, you're right. Up the middle for Perdomo. Had a bumpy ride last night. Nice and clean there. There's 1 away.
As that is swung on, that is hit well to center. And McCarthy moving back at the track and just shy of the center field wall. He'll make the catch. It can feel like a cavern out there. A lot of balls get lost in center, but if you're a pitcher, you love to see it. And for Rodriguez, 2 down for Marte.
There's that cutter into the right-hander. A strikeout and a 1-2-3 first. Diamondbacks coming up against Luis Severino. It's the right-hander Luis Severino who has shown signs of his previous effective form from his Yankees days, and this is first season across town with the Mets.
1-2 coming to Carroll, and he hits one toward the gap in right center, but closing is Marte, and he gets there to retire Carroll. 1 out. Swing and a miss. He got him with a changeup. Severino, who's had trouble with that changeup this year, gets a strikeout with it for the 2nd out. And he comes right back with a high fastball to strike out Pederson. Back-to-back Ks for Severino to finish off a 1-2-3 first.
The 3-1.
Nimmo bounces it to second. There's the former Met Luis Guillorme for the outfield grass, and Rodriguez has set down the first 4. And here comes Alonso. Earlier this year, hard to third, and Gino is there. Right on the corner, got him. Oh, just painted it a slider. 2 strikeouts. He set down all 6. Still no score. Chase.
2-2. Bell cuts and misses. Another strikeout for Severino. So that's now 3 strikeouts in a row. And here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And there's ball 4. Another patient at bat for Lourdes. And there's a 1-out base runner. Base hit into right field. Boy, this kid looks like he's played up here for 5 years.
Talk about it all the time. Just the passive look on his face. No stress, no pressure, no anything. Just see the ball and hit the ball. Got himself into a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And Suarez chases for strike 3. Got him with a cutter. Severino with his 4th strikeout, 2 out of the inning.
Bottom of the 2nd, 2 on for Arizona.
So here's Luis Guillorme facing the Mets.
He's on the move, and it squirts through into left. Here comes Lourdes. Luis Guillorme makes it 1-0 Diamondbacks. Boy, he earned that ribby right there.
So Luis Guillorme against his old club drives in the first run of the night. And it's 1-0 Arizona. Again, the 3-2. And Perdomo goes down swinging. And that retires the side. Nasty slider by Severino to get him.
And Rodriguez, I have to say, has looked very good in the early going as the 0-1 swung on. And a little pop-up out into left as Gurriel comes in and makes the catch for the out. And strike 3 called. Long time as he swings, rolls it over to third. And Suarez gloves, throws to Bell at first in time.
The Mets must win to stay 3 games behind the Braves. How often have we said that this week? Back to Severino. Nice snag. And he gets Carroll.
He is feeling the effects of that one and is now limping behind the mound, each step becoming more and more exaggerated.
Yeah, that ball got him right in the lower body, maybe the shin area, possibly the knee, and he kind of stopped it and was very fortunate that ball bounced up to him and got the out.
Right leg, it got him, like you said, around the shin or knee, and now
he's feeling it.
I think Mandy's kind of thinking what we're thinking, which is you don't look comfortable, Luis. But Luis has nodded up and given them enough signs that he wants to stay in the game. So Mendoza and Golia back to the first base dugout.
McCarthy with a base hit into right. Jake's aboard with a 1 out into third.
And here's Jock Pederson, who struck out his first time up.
Fly ball, and there it goes. Oh, boy. Wow.
Take your time and touch them all. Jock Pederson, a 2-run homer, his 21st. And the D-backs lead it 3-0.
You have to wonder whether getting hit on the foot has hampered Severino at all.
Flipping guys up and back and forth from Reno. Everything has worked.
Figuring something out with Lindor. Bell's got that one, and Eduardo Rodriguez has retired the first 10 Mets he's faced. And now we got to roll over to third for Gino. Bill Miller perfectly positioned to make the call.
3-2, swung on and missed. He struck him out with a changeup. It's 12 in a row, set down by the lefty.
Brings up Corbin 0 for 2. Get a little help with a Padre loss. Corbin sends one way out to center. He's got another one.
Oh, my.
440 feet for Corbin Carroll. That's his 16th. He has homered now 5 times in his last 11 games.
It's outside ball 4, and the Mets have their first base runner of the night.
A.D. Martinez, the DH, struck out to win the second.
That's driven to right center field by Martinez. Back in the gap goes McCarthy. It is off the wall and in play. Nimmo will score. Martinez pulls in at second with an RBI double. The Mets have their first hit of the night and their first run as well. It's now 4-1.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
And he hits it right back up the middle for a base hit, and that'll bring in Martinez. And the Mets have cut the Diamondbacks lead in half. It's now 4-2.
Boy, Rodriguez was in total command through 4, but he's just not quite as sharp here in this 5th inning.
Here's Bader.
And Bader drives one to left. That'll tie the game. Harrison Bader hits one into the seats in left field. A 2-run shot, and the Mets have scored 4 times in the 5th inning to even this game 4-4.
And with a runner at third and 1 out, Pete Alonso at the plate.
Then he drives one out to left. Tagging at third is Marte. Grabbing it is Gurriel. Here comes Marte. Here comes the throw on a hop. And Marte is safe.
Bad tag.
Marte going in head first, and Del Castillo appeared to miss the tag. And the Mets take the lead. A perfect throw by Gurriel on one hop to the plate, but Marte able to beat the tag with a head-first slide, and the Mets lead 5-4.
You have got to catch that ball and cover the bag.
Give him a few years, he'll get rid of that.
Well, he gets rid of Alvarez nicely. Second strikeout for Kevin, and there's 2 outs in the 7th. Josh Bell's got it. Boy, all that work that Tony Perez-Chica has done with Josh Bell is really paying off. He's played a nice first base. Ginkel a 1-2-3 7th. It's 5-4 New York.
And he pulls one. Great stop by Alonso for the first out. Wow. That would have been a double if it gets by Pete. With McCarthy's speed, maybe a triple.
Possibly a triple.
And he struck him out. 98-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone. That's rifled down the left field line by Marte, and that's going to go into the corner for extra bases. It rattles around for Gurriel, and Marte pulls into second base with a 2-out double. So after his bunt single in the 6th, Marte adds a double in the 8th.
Bounce to shortstop. High hop for Perdomo. Got a hustle. Nimmo gets up the line. Thompson puts a 0 on the board.
Then Diaz coming off, giving up the game-winning home run to Jackson Merrill Sunday in San Diego. His save chances have been few and far between, but he gets a 4-out save chance tonight.
They're loaded. 3 walks in the inning, and here comes Corbin Carroll.
Carroll with a very small strike zone. Although he's not going to be trying to draw a walk, I tell you that.
Corbin hits it high in the air. It's a fly ball to right field, and it's gone. He did it again. Corbin Carroll is back, and it's 8-5.
After the Mets fell it all the way back to take the lead, Edwin Diaz, for a second straight appearance, gives up a crushing home run.
Newman's got it. Diamondbacks win it. Win number 76 on the year, and they do it again in dramatic fashion.
As the Mets, apparently without the services of Daniel Nunez tonight, lose a tough one to the Diamondbacks, who even up this series at a game apiece.